MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do. Maybe become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this matrix. All right, so first of all, I got to say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within, being high vibrational. Here at MGT, we work on ourselves every single day. So with that being said, this video, I always say it's not going to be too long. I don't know, my nigga, shit. This shit could be 10 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. I'll be having people say, hey, I think you should do like shorter videos. And you got other people saying you should do longer videos. You feel me? This shit is crazy. So I'm just going to do me because I can't, it's impossible to please everybody. So with that being said, though, I'm going to touch on a few subjects in this video. Right now, I'm feeling new energy. You get what I'm saying? I'm planning a trip to go to Atlanta at the end of the month. And guys, this shit is about to get crazy, bruh. It's about to get crazy, my nigga. Like, it's very important, bro. When one is on their journey, depending on what you got going on, you feel me? Because everybody's in a different situation. But it's very important to travel, my nigga. Okay? When you travel, you're going to a different area, you're going to a different state, or whatever the case, even sometimes even out the country. You're going into a different energy, you know what I'm saying? So think about this shit for a second. When you retain your life force energy and you go out into public, people can tell that you're different. You know what I'm saying? They could just feel like, what the fuck? You know, especially the women, they could really tell like it's just something different about you. You're not watching porn, you're not releasing your energy. Your energy is not all over the place, you know what I'm saying? It's being harnessed, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? So it's imagine being on retention and then traveling just anywhere else, my nigga. You just because of the fact that you're different, you're foreign, you're not from that city or state, you're gonna get attention. I'm from Miami. A lot of motherfuckers love to visit Miami from New York and shit. You know what I'm saying? New York and all them other like states up there, Detroit and shit like that. Shout out to y'all, by the way. Anytime a nigga from New York come down, and like all the bitches wanna like fuck with them because like them niggas is different, you feel me? They be like, man, fuck you talking about, man, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like how they talk. And they be like coffee and shit like that. Brooklyn and shit like that. You feel me? That's their own unique energy. And I bring that up to say this is why I like to cultivate my energy. And I basically like to because when I have that extra life force energy, it's just like a booster, just creativity, essentially. That's what I want to say. A boost of creativity where you become a lot more unique. Remember, the universe only created one of you. You know what I'm saying? There's only one of you that exists. Some of y'all niggas got clones and shit that y'all probably don't know about. But outside of niggas getting cloned, like you are literally, you are the only one that has this, your fingerprint, your own unique fingerprint. So the fact that I'm just a creative individual in general, but like everything just seems to intensify, bro, when I retain my energy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just because remember, this is a lifestyle. So with that being said, bro, it's about to get crazy. I'm about to move. I'm not gonna move to Atlanta. I'm gonna go to Atlanta. A couple of my day ones have bought some property out there. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of networking. One of my boys is going to be in school. Bro, it is about to get crazy. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Because anytime when I'm around my day ones, and this is another point I want to bring up, y'all need to take advantage of what y'all have. Y'all need to take advantage of whether y'all have like a decent background or not, nigga. Like, I know y'all have people in y'all life that y'all fuck with and that has probably helped you out throughout your life. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to have that type of support around you. You know, it's good to take a step back from the matrix and focus on yourself. But with all that cultivated energy, if you're not careful, my nigga, you can actually go crazy. like not in a good way. Like you actually kind of lose your mind and shit. Because once you start paying attention to reality and seeing how kind of like how kind of controlled and kind of fake this shit is in a sense, because people are just willingly participating in the matrix. It might discourage you if you are like going into a deep thought by yourself. So you don't ever want to do that shit. You feel me? I've done that plenty of times. I can speak on it because I know. You know what I'm saying? I've been through it, and it's always very important to keep that balance. Like you can think deep, but you have to understand what dimension you're in. So with that being said, bro, it's very important to have that type of support. So when I go up to Atlanta, it's just gonna be lit. Of course, I'm gonna be making videos and shit, and just checking out the city and stuff. And I made a video last year. This is before all the retention shit came to be, and I was like the importance of traveling. I think the title of the video, it didn't get a lot of views or anything, but I fucked with it, and it had like a little instrumental, dog. That shit was actually dope. But the benefits of traveling outside like of your hometown is it's something that you wanna. It's just something that's dope. It's really good for you, and it'll give you a dope experience, and it'll change your perspective on life, and it'll also change your perspective on women. Okay, because usually half the time, if you grew up in the neighborhood where everybody kind of grew up together and shit like that, usually women always say this shit. Oh, the men in our city ain't shit. They fuck boys and stuff like that. The same thing that they say, because I know, like, for example, before I left Miami, whenever I was out with my boys and shit, and I see a chick, I'll approach her, I'll talk to her, I whatever. She'll ask me, where you from? You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, shit, I'm from Miami. I ain't never really used to like saying that, because especially if they're from Miami too, they're like, oh, you a Miami nigga. Oh, you just like all these other niggas out here. XYZ. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you go to Atlanta and you ask females about the guys in Atlanta, they're gonna say the same thing. Oh, the guys up there are F boys, da 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 da. If you go to New York, they're gonna say the same shit. My homeboys is from Brooklyn, and they're from New York, and they don't really get that much love from New York, my nigga. I don't know. It's so weird. So that's why I say it's cool to just travel, bro. People like to see. The thing about it is that people live in a pattern. If you're not aware of like being in the matrix and shit like that, you just live this fucking, like, you're gonna do something predictable, and you're gonna see something predictable. You're gonna see it and it's gonna be like, oh, okay, this is what I'm used to doing, because people don't like to think outside the box or try to take chances and shit. And the thing about it is, whenever like somebody new comes into your life, or like just yesterday, there was somebody that was new that we hired at the job, a new chick, bro. It don't matter. Listen, it does not matter how that chick actually looks, but the fact that she's new, is new energy. It's like, ooh, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, okay, got some new eye candy around here. All right, I see y'all trying to improve the setting with all these women in. Cause by the way, bro, at a time, I work with like 10 to 15 women that like I probably impregnate with. I'm not even gonna sit here and cap. It be some bitches in restaurants, my nigga. But anyway, so with that being said, when you have that energy, when it's already cultivated, and you decide to go outside of your hometown, nigga, you're gonna get love, because it's different. It's different energy. So that's why you don't want to, you really want to be yourself. You don't really want to be like everybody else, in the sense of like, just see it. Like, all right, put it like this: women, they'll never like say this with their mouth, but women can actually tell when a guy is actually retaining or not. Even though a woman may not understand what retention is and shit, they will gravitate towards the nigga that's not thirsty, and the nigga that's confident in himself with the masculine frame. She's automatically gonna get drawn to that, bro. I promise you. That it doesn't even really, you don't even have to dress all that great. I say still dress appropriate, you feel me? Because here at MGT, we take pride in how we look and shit. But they can tell that shit, bro. So just imagine going to another city and having new experiences. This is why now one could say, oh, well, you know, there's a whole bunch of red flags. You're going to a different city. You're going to meet new women, this, that, and the third. Again, this is the life that we fucking live, okay? How many people is on the face of this planet? 7 point something billion or whatever? Somebody could just look it up and let me know. But like, all of these motherfuckers in the face of this planet, and you mean to tell me that, oh, you know, if you're gonna retain your energy, you need to stay away completely? Bro, how can you defeat something if you're trying to avoid it? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the more you try to avoid some shit, like basically what I'm saying is, if I go into a setting, if I go to a city, go to a setting, meet some women, and we already know what it is, dog. Everybody knows that, guys. You know, we're that it's just what it is. We like to fuck as much as possible. Same thing with women. They're not as vocal about it. Everybody knows the obvious, my nigga. Everybody knows, like, okay, we're gonna drink, chill, da da da. Oh, whatever. Let's have sex. That's the obvious, you know, low vibrational way that, you know, everybody lives when it comes to dating and being in your mid-20s or 30s or whatever, being on a dating scene. It's in everybody's head. So with that being said, my nigga, you don't always have to lead with trying to have that energy to fuck a bitch. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell people how to be like, oh, you know, I'm not telling people like, oh, you can't do what you do or whatever, but how should I put this, bro? Like, if I know I got something already, what's the point of rushing to it? Or what's the point of like ruining that shit? You know what I'm saying? By like, oh, because I want instant gratification, I'm just gonna manipulate this chick and it's just gonna happen. No, fuck out of here. I don't really like to live like that because usually that shit backfires. It may not happen that same night or the night after, but it's gonna backfire, my nigga. That's called karma. So what I like to do, my nigga, is when I go out, I know the obvious. Like, okay, these women think that I want to fuck them. Bro, the first thing I'm gonna say is like, girl, ain't nobody trying to fuck you. That's number one. Whenever you get the point across that you dead ass are not trying to have sex with this female, but you are literally trying to vibe with her outside of just doing that, it fucks up their head, okay? And you are prepared for the programmed answers that they're gonna have, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because now they're gonna try to now they're gonna be curious about your energy. Now they're gonna want to try to fuck with you. Now they are going to literally try to bend over backwards just to vibe with you alone. Don't have a house and a car and all that other shit either, my nigga. While retaining your energy, there's not a lot of guys like that exist, man. Most of the time when a nigga is working on himself and he's traveling and shit, there's always a female that wants to get a piece of that energy, and that guy essentially gets either attached to her or has a baby or whatever the case. There's not a lot of single men with no kids, but that's literally trying to cultivate their energy and become the best version of themselves, my nigga. It's not a lot. So when you become that person, when you become that guy and you start to travel, that's why I say it's very important to leave your fucking city. You got people who think that you are JoJo from 10 years ago. Like, nah, nigga, I'm not JoJo, nigga. I'm John now, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'm a different kind of person, but I'm not going to sit here and try to prove anything to you. Fuck that. I'm going to go travel. You know what I'm saying? So as far as disciplining yourself after a certain amount of time, you know, I would suggest before you make any moves and shit, just know you have everything aligned. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, like, if you're going to make a move, don't just go out just to have fun. Like, also network, you know what I'm saying? If you do have a business or you know somebody who has a business, and it's like one of the skills that's very underrated is the skill to be able to communicate and talk to people. You know what I mean? The more you experience, put it like this, the more you Go out and just have conversations and understand how the human mind works, bruh. Like everywhere else you go, you will thrive. I guarantee you. That's a underrated superpower. Being able to communicate with people, bro. Just period. Men and women. You have to know how to communicate. You have to know how to read body language. You need to know all of this shit, bro. Cause it's a superpower. You feel me? One of my homeboys told me, like, yo, one of the superpowers that a black man has is the sound of their voice. Like the fact that they can, because if you're an African American male, or if you're black or whatever, I don't like to use the word black because it's it's some I just don't like to use it. You feel me? So melanated African American, whatever. You know that if you were to go into a setting, a lot of people would like prejudge you. They think that you can't speak properly. They think that you're probably a little slow, ignorant, especially if you got some locks. They think that you're a gangbanger or some shit like that. So when you can master the art of being able to communicate with other people, it fucks their head up. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it goes back into: mastering your own energy, cultivating your own energy. You know what I'm saying? Going on seed retention if you have to. Once you, like, all of this shit is gonna combine itself into the point where you literally will feel like you're a superhuman being, but you won't have to prove anything to anybody out here. You know what I'm saying? Because you are connected with the higher ups, with higher beings in different dimensions. So all I'm gonna say is, discipline yourself, take some time out to cultivate your energy, know what you want out of life. Once you start to know what you want out of life, take little trips, like just go up the road, my nigga. You feel me? You may never know. Or hell, even if you go to the next city, if you can, there ain't nothing but a bus ride. If you ain't got no car, you feel me? You can still go out, travel, and then just like I said, just communicate, bro. If you gotta do small talk to get to a point where, see, the reason why I don't do small talk is because it leads to nowhere. It's like a dead end. You know what I'm saying? So usually, if a motherfucker see me out in public and I'm talking to a woman, it's not leading towards nothing that's gonna die down unless I'm just not interested. I'm a holler at her, yo, you have your own business, da da da. If a female, this is just my standards, because you feel me, women have certain standards for men. You have to have a car, you have to have your own place, you have to have decent money, you have to have at least minimum making $60,000 a year. And those females will be broke as hell. They want to have shit to their name. But the type of niggas they want to date, yeah, he has to make at least 60 to 80 grand a year, my nigga. That shit's fucking retarded. So I always try to balance the playing field by saying, like, my nigga, if I'm not gonna fuck with a bitch if a bitch ain't got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't got nothing going on as far as just being productive, I can't fuck with you. I don't care how available the pussy is, bro. You know what I mean? And the thing about it, bro, is one thing I want to say before I end this video is when you do travel, and then when you're on social media and shit, and women see that you're traveling, bro, all of a sudden, my nigga, everybody comes out the woodworks. A lot of, oh my gosh, you out here? Oh, you at a comedy club? Oh, I want to see what it's like. How's the city like? You feel me? Different women are gonna come out the woodworks, bro. See, this is why I don't even really like social media like that, bro. Because, like, I work out a lot, and I got a decent body. So whenever I be posting shit, bro, everybody just come out the woodworks, bro. I'm like, nigga, you still follow me on Snapchat? What the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, even on Instagram, I'm really not that active on Instagram, guys. I'm really not. I know y'all message me and shit, but just that whole setting, I can't really fuck with it, you feel me? It's there for business purposes and stuff, and whenever I want to go live and have, like, direct conversation with some of y'all, but for the most part, I don't really do that shit too much, because I understand the power of I understand social media and how addictive it could be. And once a motherfucker see you post some shit, they're gonna think, they're either gonna think like, oh my gosh, this nigga is living his best life, or they just, oh man, this nigga is flagging. He ain't really doing this shit. He just capping. But either way, it's gonna get the conversation going. So women are attracted to that though, to be totally honest. A woman does not want a boring guy, a guy that does the same shit every fucking day. You know what I mean? So when you travel and you have pictures of you at the beach or you at this galleria or whatever the case may be, you will just by doing shit like that, you'll become a lot more attractive. You know what I'm saying? Women want to The main thing that women care about is privacy and having a lot of fun. If you can't provide privacy, like a place where a woman can lay her head or whatever, and really she's gonna really show you truly who she really is. If you don't have a place of privacy, safety, security, and what else? Essentially, yeah. If you can't provide that shit for these women, some of these women, then you'll be kind of living in la la land. You'll think like, oh, all the good girls are perfect and all the bad girls are really bad, when really, nigga, it's a mixture, bro. Everybody is kind of doing everything low key. You know what I'm saying? The guys that have the place in the kingdom and stuff to do whatever shit be going down for real. But again, going back to the point that I made earlier, it's obvious. I'm a guy, she's a woman. Bro, there's a lot of women that are attracted to me, and I'm not trying to gas myself. But like I said, whenever I post some shit or I'm about to go out of town or whatever, these bitches be coming, I be forgetting about them. I be like, God damn, I forgot about your ass. I'm so much in my zone, in my world, like I be forgetting, bro. Like for real, for real. So I would say y'all boys definitely, once you get, like I said, this is only to the guys who are on this journey like as a lifestyle, because it really gets you're gonna have so much fun, because like I said, a lot of women are pre-programmed, and they're gonna have pre-programmed answers and responses, and you're gonna find it super hilarious. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, oh, okay, I know where your mind is at. I'm good. Okay, I know where you at. Okay, I'm good. It's like a game. You know what I mean? You want it just like how before women made you work for the pussy. Sometimes you gotta make these women work for your dick. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Level the playing field. Obviously, you know you're gonna eventually have sex. Unless you want to choose completely being abstinent, hey, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? But this channel, I'm gonna keep it 100. I have to make sure I have to keep it I have to keep it 100 in the sense that, like, nigga, shit happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? People do things and people get into different situations, and sometimes we aren't ready for those situations, and then boom, sometimes we get trapped in a lifestyle. I said this in my other video. So, you know, but yeah, just think about traveling, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? The benefits of traveling while having that cultivated energy, you're gonna have a lot of fun. A lot of things are gonna be in your favor. A lot of women are gonna try to fuck with you, and you're gonna fuck their heads up when they see that you're not thirsty just to fuck. You're gonna fuck their heads up, and they're gonna try. So it's kind of like attracting. It's like it's an art of attraction, but you don't want to settle, because like I said, most of the time niggas come out there, the first girl that's ready to like throw it back to them and go down on them and everything, they just dive in this shit. Like, my nigga, like, you gonna take pride in yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's been your boy Moody Starr. Make sure you like, share, definitely subscribe. Thank you guys for coming back and checking out my videos. You know, a lot of my videos have been a lot more longer, but what I'll end up doing just to you know, just for some of the people who don't have time to watch a lot of my videos, I might start putting out YouTube shorts and shit, so y'all could just, if y'all want to do that shit too. But honestly, you feel me, I'm gonna always just go with the flow as far as my energy is concerned. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing my thug dizzle. Y'all boys keep doing y'all thug dizzle too, bro. Stay on your grind. This year is about to be lit for you guys, bro. A lot of y'all niggas is raw. You feel me? A lot of y'all niggas know other esoteric knowledge that I don't even really talk about, that I know about, but I don't really talk about here on this channel, because I have to do extensive research. You know what I mean? It's like I've done research, but I don't want to speak on something that I don't know fully about. You know what I mean? But life situations like this, retaining your energy and shit, this is something that I practiced. I struggled with it before, but now I'm at the point where it's a lifestyle. And now I got that shit to my advantage, because when I go back into the matrix, when I'm going out to these different places, when I'm getting bombarded by people's energy and shit, I'll be more than ready. You know, I already know what time it is. You feel me? If you live in America, it's like kind of living in the devil's playground. You know what I mean? So you just have to know how to maneuver through the matrix. That's it, bro. You feel me? That's it. Know how to maneuver through it. You will, once you start to have real life experiences, adult experiences, essentially, when it's like you don't have to worry about, it's not even that like no one's in your corner, but you have to go through things, and it's called growing pains. You know what I mean? But you don't have to make it be something where you end up getting trapped in a lifestyle that you don't want to actually live. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video. Make sure you like, share, definitely subscribe. Peace.